to class at some point, I'm sure, this year in the UK, potentially. So, of course, they're the DD2s, the DD2 Masters, the 2-speeds Rotax karts. These are the babies of the Rotax family. It's the Micromax drivers. And it's an all KR Sport front row.
Is indeed. Luke Millward has looked good so far this weekend. Can he convert from pole position? Away we go then for 10 minutes plus 1 lap. Good start from the Micromax UK pilots, going under the bridge now for the first time. There's one driver off towards the back of the field. We'll try and catch up with who that is in a moment, but it's Millward leading early stages from Cook. Good start as well for Alfie Garrett up to P3.
Indeed, and several drivers getting high, wide and handsome coming off the bridge, but here they come plunging down towards the first hairpin, and they almost get round cleanly. That's the number 32. Oh, that's Logan Rolfe. Already, Logan Rolfe has been in the wars a little bit, had a bit of an incident in qualifying and had sort of hurt his back a little bit, and somebody's just climbed over his radiator, which probably will signify an early bath for Logan. And also right down at the back, Dian Pahal as well, the Richardson Chassis Engineering Group driver as well, who was so impressive at the O-Plate. But up at the front, it's the number 38 of Luke Millward. Now, Luke Millward was the Club Driver of the Year here at PF International, Trent Valley Kart Club, last year. So he will be, I'm sure, on a very tough man to beat.
Indeed, a bit of news. Harris Barber plus 3 second penalty. Also, could you see out the our commentary box window, slippery surface flag through has now been removed through the Fullerton Esser, so I wonder if that was a bit of fluid down on the circuit that's been sorted out now, which is good news because the drivers are about to enter that very corner. Still with the number 38 of Luke Millward at the front. As a bit of a moment there for Alfie Garrett in the 47. He's going to lose a spot to Joshua Cook there, who's had a bright start. Maximilian Abrahart, who had some great pace in free practice yesterday. Tough qualifying, very good start, up 6 spots. Started 12th, and he's halved that number up to 6th place now.
I believe that the slippery surface flag was for the water out of the radiator of Logan Rolfe's go-kart, and I believe that Alfie Garrett found some of that residual water, which will dissipate as the race goes on. Yellow flags up out on the banking, not quite sure who it's for. They're in. No, the yellow flag is. Nope, the yellow flags have gone in now. Can't quite see who that might have been. Dian Pahal at the back of the pack has lost a nose cone. So you can see the number 23 kart coming into the second hairpin. I wonder if we can pick that up shortly. We got a 3-kart battle for the racing. There is Dian Pahal. Now, the problem is, though, that's the back end of his kart, which is fine. The front end is missing an important piece of bodywork, so I imagine he will be joining Logan Rolfe on the retiree list.
Good news for Micromax UK runners. All of them guaranteed a spot in the pre-final. So whilst it's not great news for Dian Pahal that it's going to be at best a 26th place result, as someone was going across the grass there. There is Dian Pahal, and there you can see missing from the front of the cart is the front bumper. 6 minutes and 20 to go now. Just to see if anyone's had a slow sector 1, because there was someone taking an off-track excursion, shall we say. They were from the top 10. Good drive as well so far for George Climo, the top rookie at the moment, racing for Coles Racing here this weekend. The number 83 has gained 8 spots so far, and is heading up a train of rookies at the moment. Josh Hushka and Harry Ratcliffe not too far behind. 6th, 7th, 8th at the moment for drivers new to the championship this year. Yes,
indeed. Now, I've got to say, I'm really grateful for our international viewers, but I have to say, Cross-Eyed Lion, he's getting a little bit chopsy tuning in from Germany, he started requesting that we feature people on the Paddock Show. Well, Tony on the gate here at PFI is an absolute legend. He might not be around when we do the Paddock Show, but I will, just for you, Cross-Eyed Lion. An exclusive. This is Tony. You all right? All right, get round here. Back up Paddock now. Yeah, morning. You all right? There we go. That was Tony from the Paddock. Legend of a man. Carry on.
Indeed. George Climo, new fastest lap of the race, but we've also had a change at the front of the order. George Swire has taken the lead of this one there in the black suits, has gone past the number 38 of Luke Millward, and on the scene as well. Well, we've already been talking about one Behrman in third place in the other category. Not related is Sebastian Behrman, but showing that same kind of speed.
Yes, indeed he is. He's really come on leaps and bounds. Now, can I get a shout out from Grimsby, Connor Hughes? No, can't. Only if you tell me the Cardiff City score. Go on BBC Sports Player and see how the boys are getting on from Grimsby. George Swire, Luke Millward, Sebastian Behrman, Joshua Cook, Alfie Garrett, George Climo, Joss Hausker, Harry Radcliffe up 8 places. So's George Climo. Maximilian Aberhart, Charlie Page, James Roos and Lucian Smith. Max Jolly is next. Max Jolly, incredible. The power of social media. Check out Max Jolly Racing on Instagram. He does these great little sort of, just him and his microphone giving you an insight. He's got like about 1 squillion followers.
Yeah, we had a chat to him yesterday.
Yes.
One of the features that you can see on the Karting UK YouTube channel in due course, so make sure that you've subscribed to that. 3 minutes and 50 to go. Change for second place. Sebastian Behrman now through and past Luke Millward. The O-Plate winner Joshua Cook joining this fight as well there in fourth. And
Cardiff are 1-0 down to Southampton, by the way. Sorry, it's ruined my day. Take over.
I'm sure someone will put the Sheffield United score in a minute, and that'll ruin my day as well. Anyway, there's a race going on.
Yes,
3 minutes
back to the go-karting.
3 minutes and 20 to go. George Swire still at the front of the field, but for how much longer? Because Sebastian Behrman is looking down the inside as they run up towards the bridge. That beautiful left-hander that Sebastian Behrman has taken advantage of there and taken the lead of the race.
Yes, indeed. The Jax Motorsport Project 1 Racing Group. He led, but only for a few moments, as the number 82 of George Swire back to top spot. Now, we've had a 3-kart breakaway with Dan Holland Racing in, Minimax. We've had 3 karts up at the front from Argenti Motorsport in Junior Max. Here we've got 3 karts up at the front from KR Sport in Micromax. And you know what? The Dan Holland Racing 1-2-3 became a 2-3-4 because Luca Holmes Ballock stole the win. And do you know what? The KR Sport 1-2-3 could become a 2-3-4 because Sebastian Behrman is now in the lead. Still 2 minutes to go, however. And the RCE number 47 of Alfie Garrett is next.
Yeah, and all this squabbling is going to bring others into play, I feel, because George Climo, yes, thank you, David, that is day indeed ruined, but never mind, there's some great action going on here at PF International to improve it. George Climo there in 6th place, Josh Hushka as well. They're going to hope these overtakes continue on, as there's another one down the inside. Luke Millward takes the lead of the race. Immediately responding down the inside is Behrman, who again takes the lead back. It's a shame we only go by a lap chart and not corner by corner chart, because it would be up and down and everywhere in this race.
Indeed, and this is the warm-up. Oh, no, there's the Coles Racing number 83 of George Climo, just getting a little bit his line wrong through the Fullerton S's. But all this battling is bringing the second group of Climo, Hushka, and even Charlie, well, not so much Charlie Page. Well, maybe yes, Charlie Page. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the front, with a minute plus change to go.
And there'll be 3 more laps in this one. As is there going to be another change for the lead as they run round onto the bridge? Yes, there is. And for the first time in this race, we say hello, Joshua Cook, who snatched the victory in the O-Plate at Wilton Mill a few weeks ago. And he's showing exactly why. But again, down the inside, here comes Luke Millward, retakes the lead of the race from his teammate. So it's Millward now ahead of Cook. There is the point from Joshua Cook to say, no, let's not fight. Let's try and push off the front of this group and book ourselves some good points in these heats. Cook defends, holds on to second place ahead of Behrman. Good chance now for Luke Millward to break away. But again, it's the nature of Micromax racing. We saw this across the course of 2023. It's happening again in 2024 with this new generation of drivers. It's very difficult to break away when you're in Luke Millward's position at the front of one of these packs.
Indeed it is, but now we've got a chance for the 2KR Sport teammates, Millward and Cook, to try potentially pull away for maybe half a lap. The clock has struck 0, so this is the penultimate lap of the race, but it's working wonders. Up into third position goes the number 83, leading series rookie George Climo. This will be a turn up for the books if he can get onto the virtual podium. There's no podium for a heat race, but you know what I mean. Although George Swire is now back into third position through hairpin number 2 up the short chute. Look for Alfie Garrett and Josh Hushka to try and make a move. Charlie Page, what's happened to Charlie Page? He's dropped down to 10th.
Yeah, I think he's just lost a position as well to Lucian Smith. Another change is there. Behrman back through past Climber for fourth place. Last lap board about to come out then for the two race leaders, Millward and Cook. And it is now a KR Sport 1, 2, 3 with George Swire back up into third place. Alfie Garrett has got through past Josh Hushka for 6th there. Lucian Smith confirmed is now up into the top 10, having got past Charlie Page. Still lots to be decided, you'd think, on this final lap. Down towards hairpin number 1. I think it's going to be these top 2 clear of the rest of them, as George Swire's defending hard there for third place. Can Luke Millward hold on? He's been looking good so far in free practice and time qualifying. Can he take his first win of the weekend?
Well, we've only a few corners to find that out. Millward out the Fullerton S's, on to the back straight. Will his teammate risk a move in the last couple of corners of what is only a heat race? Now with Micromax, everybody will qualify for the final, 27 drivers in total. So we haven't got to worry about repêchages, and it's a drag race to the line, but Millward hangs on by 0.003 of a second, and it's a KR Sport 1, 2, 3 for Ash Orchard's team. And I have to say, all the major players in the paddock are looking strong after one round of heat races for the Rotax classes. There's Millward, Cook and Swire, Sebastian Behrman, Alfie Garrett, George Climo and Josh